Hello, everybody. What is up? What is good? It's your boy Ray T Dragon back with another One Piece recap. Without further ado, we're just going to jump right into it, right? We're going to be discussing One Piece chapter 1109 and 1110. Without further ado, One Piece chapter 1109 Termination. All right, starts off with a cover story, a submerged Onigashima. So all the cover requests are done now. A message to the world. Stella, is this wise? Zaza. Even if you set this broadcast to start suddenly, it may not work. What do you mean, Shaka? We're counting too much on people being ready to receive and relay this. You know how it is with information. Agencies always spread the news all around the world by the next day. As soon as they receive it, word will spread all across the world by the next day. You think so? But what if someone intercepts our message or censors our message? You're right. Any suggestions? And then we're back to the Marines. What the? Where's this broadcast coming from? It's coming from every ship's transponder snail. We could piggyback off the Navy's comm traffic, says Vegapunk. Cut the connection. That's the thing. We can't. I don't know how. I really don't know how the transponder snails work. That will allow us to force a worldwide constant broadcast with our signal strength at maximum. And then we're back to Luffy versus Kizaru and Saturn. I see. That'll make it possible for anyone with a transponder snail to receive our initial voice message. Says Luffy. But they'll still need a while to prepare their visual transponder snails. The time to set that up will vary from place to place. Let's take an interval of an hour, and then this is what Saturn is thinking. What are you planning to say, Vegapunk? And then back to Lilith. That's right. That's Vegapunk, right? An hour. That's too long. Won't you realize what will happen in that time? Says Vegapunk. Where is this coming from? And why now? Says Chopper. And now back to the Marines fighting the giants. There are people who won't be pleased when we start this broadcast. They may find a way to terminate it before we finish. Ah, fair point. In that case, let's start the preparation interval to. Ah, fair point. In that case, let's set the preparation interval to 10 minutes. Vegapunk, that's your voice, right? I think that's what Sanji says. Hey, and now we're back to Vegapunk. People of the world. And then, oh my god, back to the Holy Land of Merijoa. What is this transmission? What is the meaning of this? Saturn, have you dealt with Vegapunk? And then this is the telekinesis that the Gorosei have with each other. Kizaru delivered a killing blow. I saw it myself. He should be dead. Could he have set up a dead man switch? So that this message could play upon the death of his main body. That seems likely. We have no way of knowing what he will say. If we can just pinpoint the source of this broadcast, the only location that seems plausible is the Lobo Satrum on Egghead. But it's currently protected by that barrier of his. Now back to the broadcast. What should we do for the remaining 9.5 minutes? We could get inventing. There's so much to do. How about some coffee? Doris Rosa in the New World. So everybody's starting to get the news. Did you hear that? This is Dr. Vegapunk we're talking about. If he's trying to tell the entire world something, it must be a big deal. Get a visual transporter snail out here and put up a screen. Hurry, we only have 10 minutes. The wise man, Luffy Land, kidnapped? What's happening? Don't tell me you guys trusted another bad article about Lucy. Not in the broadcast. I could also calculate the probability of interference happening. We've got the video ready. Is that Vegapunk? Osha Village in the East Blue, Luffy's homeland. What's this all about? I thought it was just gonna be more news bad-mouthing Luffy. A visual transporter sale. If only the village had one. How about it, Mayor? Who's gonna pay for that? Raising it wouldn't be free, you know? Isn't having video enough? Ugh. Water 7 in the Grand Line. Wake up! This can't be good. Yawn. Alice! Iceberg. Prepare to screen the message. And then Iceberg Secretary Alice. Yes, Mr. President. It's already playing in the room next door. Screens for each dock are being prepared. It's nighttime, but considering the importance of this event, A summons has been issued notifying all citizens to be at a screen within 10 minutes. Is there anything else? World Economic Journal. What's with this feed? It's being relayed through Navy frequencies, but it's unencrypted. Where are Luffy-san and the others? And now here's bad news Morgans, or big news Morgans. Don't be a ditz. Look at the clock in the background. That isn't current time at Eggland. This must have been pre-recorded. After all, the Buster Call is bound to have reduced the island to a sea of flames by now. To the West Blue. It's Dr. Vegapunk in the flesh. I heard his mind was a cut above the rest, but this isn't what I expected. The North Blue. A man who lit up the world. The man who lit up the world. South Blue. He's going through all this trouble. What does he want the world to know? It might be the invention of the century or something. Kamabaka Kingdom. It'll take 10 minutes to brew the coffee. I won't get a sip in. I see. The probability of interference in this time frame is exceedingly low. What is Vegapunk up to? Says Ivankov. More importantly, has he lost his head? So that's the Dr. Vegapunk everyone's always talking about, says Koala. He's quite the man to do this in the middle of a crisis, says Morley. I think I'll be dead soon. And then there's Dragon thinking, Egghead. Looks like my punches don't damage you. I'm not letting you two run off. Not till I'm sure my friends have escaped. Gum gum! Booming down! Ah! And oh my god. Smack. And it basically turned these two into paper. What the hell? Since you keep getting better no matter what, I'll send you flying. For good. Toss. Like frisbees, man. He threw something. Waka! And then shift. Huh? What's it gonna take to keep you down? Kizaru-san, what in the world happened? Are you alright? Admiral! Alpha. And then there's Kizaru just covering his eyes. There's no time, Saturn. We can't allow Vegapunk to speak freely. Whoa, that was close. There it is. This is our ship. I hope Vegapunk and the others are alright. I shall perform the summoning very well. Oh my god. What the black lightning? Oh, dude. It's like when Thor came in Avengers Infinity War, right at the ending scene. This is exactly what I'm imagining. The Black Lightning is. What's going on? Says Luffy. What the hell? It's just like when the Spider Giza appeared. The planets are aligning. One Piece chapter 1109. End. Ho ho ho! Oh, let's get it. Alright, we shall now continue with One Piece chapter 1110. Planet Fall. So yeah, Oni Child Yamato and the Holy Inarai Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 2. I'm going to travel all over Wano, just like Odin. Yo, Momonosuke is as big as Yamato. They're pretty much the same height. Black lightning fills the skies. Wow, huh? Just, oh my god. What in the world? The vice admirals and the admirals are just taking notice. It's just like when Saint Saturn arrived. I hope everyone's okay, says the giant. Oh, dude. The giants and the pacifistas are still continuing to destroy some Navy ships. The Holy Land of Majora. Stella. What's that? Room of Authority. This? Why is it the answer to everyone's dream? Faggot coffee. With just a drop of it, you can transform a mug of water into warm, delicious brew. So, how many minutes did that kill? Oh, the broadcast is going on. It's exactly a strict deadline, but we still have 7 minutes. Oh, the Corsair are arriving. Let's start as scheduled. Oh, dude. Even if they try to silence our broadcast, the amount of extra time won't be long enough to stop us. I gotta let Nami-san and the others know. There's 5 of you monsters. Saint J. Garcia Saturn, the Guyuki, Saint Marcus Mars, the Itsumade, Saint Topman Walkuri or Mercury, the Hoki, which is a boar of some kind, Saint Ethan Burren Nosujuro, the Bokotsu, which is a horse, and Saint Shepherd Jupiter, the sandworm. Oh my god. The supreme overseers of the world government, the 5 elder planets. And boy, did they look menacing. The only one who doesn't look as menacing, unfortunately, is the horse. He's the most basic looking one, a skeletal horse, compared to the rest, which are incredible. And then boom. And immediately. Oh, dude. Immediately, Nosujuro immediately cuts down one of the pacifistas, just like that. What? Something stopped the pacifista. And there he goes. Did you see that? A large horse was spotted galloping down the coastline. A large horse. The pacifista on this end have all stopped. Same here. All those slash marks. Negative. They've been partially frozen. Frozen? Oh. Nami-san, Robin-chan, anyone come in. It's hard to explain what's going on down here, but we can't waste time anymore. Get out of there. Huh? Sanji-kun, what's going on? Attention all troops, this announcement is regarding the fallen pacifista. The freezing of their neural circuitry has rendered them temporarily paralyzed. Someone on our side did that. That solves the friendly fire problem. This is our chance. Eliminate Bonnie. She was heading to the northeast shore with the Straw Hat crew. Half the pacifista have already been neutralized. Whoever did it must be an ally. Just focus on escaping, says Sanji. A literal monster is flying up there. We have to run now. Oh man, there goes the horse, freezing up everything again. Go. And then boom. But the shield's protecting them. Another slash. And there goes the sandworm. Oh, they're trying to fight Luffy as well. It's digging like a worm. Sanji, Usopp here. We'll be sure to run. But Zoro and Jinbe aren't back yet. We've met up with Brook and Liv, and the ship's good to go. See, I told you it would work out. Thanks to Usopp, not you. So Usopp just put some plants as a barrier. Sounds like the situation is dire. If he's still fighting, I'll drag him back by force. And then bam. Isn't it tempting to go find the source of all this strong haki? It's grouping up everywhere. Sorry, Jinbe. It's all up to you, said Sanji. There they are. They're still at it. Damn, Mosshead. He's putting everyone in danger. What a burden. And then there's a twitch. Oh, he angered him. Spotted handgun. Spin. And then, oh, the sword is falling down. 3 sword style. Spotted leather. Spotted leopard. Havana hunt. And then, oh my god. What? And now we're going back to Luffy. What? What am I seeing? Yeah. Did you see him? Oh, what a nostalgic face. A pork belly is no place for someone like that. What did I say? A dark belly is no place for someone like that. Let's go. Child of the soaring sun. Oh man. And then close one. And then they just cut off. Oh my god. They cut off the worm right down the middle. And there goes Shepherd Jupiter. But he's probably going to recover immediately. Hang on. The old-timer giants are here too. Kabababa. It's been a long time, Straw Hat. We had to come see you. The waiting around was getting unbearable. Yeah. Oh, dude. One Piece chapter 1110. End. But yeah, just a couple of chapter notes. The title could be adapted as Falling Stars. Zoro's move name references Kokoba or Hahava, Hava. What is it? Hahava. The call is held in Buddhism. The meaning boils down to leopard hunt, but he pronounces leopard as Madara, spotted, to play off of Lucci's move. Dorian Broggi's move name means sowing sun, but the Furguni, I don't know how to pronounce that word, makes it sound like child of the sun, making it almost seem like a connection of that dialogue about darkness being no place for Luffy. The eldest beast forms are all references to various mythical creatures. Goiki is a yokai spider, famous for its giant cow like face. They attack people on the beach. And Itsumade is a creature, is a creepy bird yokai with a human face and a body and a snake like body. And number two, and Itsumide is a creepy bird yokai with a human face and a snake like body. A Hoki is a monstrous boar from Chinese folklore, famous for terrorizing the countryside. A, a Bakotsu is a skeletal yokai that is said to be the spirit of a horse that burned to death. And number five, a sandworm is a mythical serpent or legless dragon that appears in numerous modern fantasy franchises. It could also be similar, it could also be related to similar creatures in the works like Dune. But all right, that concludes 11, 10. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, cheers.